Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dorks Daily. The sword is here. Dorks Daily. Here it is. Here it comes. Coming right at you. Well, there you are.
Hi, everybody. It is Tuesday.
Yes.
Now, normally we'd be at the barbershop, guys, but I forgot my light, so we're home.
We did forget the light.
We did. I forgot the light, so we're home. But we were back at work today, and yeah.
We are here.
It's a beautiful day, though. A little chilly, but beautiful.
Regurgitate. That should be our intro. We're going to get a new intro.
Oh, no.
The regurgitation.
Yo, what's today? Is today January 14th? Guys, hell is January? Is it January 14th already?
Because it is.
It's already like mid-month.
That's crazy.
Nuts. Okay?
We're going in a couple weeks, boy.
I know. Yeah, we're going on the Celebrity Equinox on January 25th, guys. 7 nights. We got the drink package, Wi-Fi, the whole shebang. Okay? It's going to be a party. I'm excited.
Yeah.
The 4 nights wasn't enough. We had to do a 7.
We did.
Yes. Where are you going, desert dweller?
I'm a desert eagle.
Okay. I didn't know you were gonna say that.
I didn't know I was gonna say that.
I knew there was an eagle gonna be involved somehow.
That means it came from the heart. It means it's true.
Jeez, guys, what is going on? What is going on? Guys, the Carnival Conquest is again having problems. The second time this
week. Is it propulsion issues?
The first time was propulsion. This time it's just like mechanical. It's just dying. Okay.
Which one is it?
It's docked in Miami, the Carnival Conquest. It's one of their older ships.
Well, we're talking about. I'm like, I want to go on. What's the one I want to go on? It's also in Miami. I think we found out.
What?
Didn't somebody tell you that's in Miami?
Oh, the Sunrise.
Sunrise.
Right.
Sunrise.
No, wait. Sunrise.
Sunset.
By the way, guys, I get this Carnival Sunrise and Sunshine mixed up
one
all
we never
the
were
time.
on, right? And I always say we're on it.
I don't even know. No, you always say we went on the Glory.
The Glory. We're never
it doesn't matter, guys. But I think I said whatever ship still has those breakfast sandwiches. We said it was going to Norfolk. That was wrong. It's in Miami.
That's cool. So it's close to us.
So whatever.
Let's do it just to get that burger.
Anyway, people are like, what are these people talking about? Just ignore all that. All right, let's move on. Anyway, the Conquest is having problems, okay, guys? People were boarding the ship, and there was an announcement that they were leaving late.
Wow.
Okay? They had an electrical issue that impacted some of the ship's Wi-Fi, and what else? Some features on the app.
Yeah.
So, they left just before 10 o'clock at night. So it was a late leave, another late leave.
How long was this a problem?
And they said no ports are going to be affected. So it was literally like the sailway was just delayed.
So they didn't pay their bill. They didn't pay the bill.
Maybe not. I don't know, guys.
Like, you got no internet? Like,
I really don't know.
What was did they give anything up?
I didn't hear of any, like...
reimbursement.
Like, we're giving you $25 OBC. Like, I don't know.
That's it.
They just left late. That's all I heard. So whatever. Anyway, the Carnival Conquest is on the fritz. So if you're thinking about booking Carnival, you might want to like
look somewhere else.
Look something else.
Don't do the Conquest.
Or if you do the Conquest, be prepared for problems because it's on the fritz.
Seems like when they're on these ships nowadays, when they're on the fritz, like they don't
just
get
keeps
fixed.
happening.
It just keeps happening.
Well, they try to just like bubble gum tape it.
Well, I would just still go. I'd be like, all right, no internet, okay, that sucks, but.
Oh, no, well, obviously I'm going. But I'm just saying, if you're going to pick something, I would pick a ship that wasn't starting to have problems.
No.
Now, if you already booked it, fingers crossed.
It's going to be fun.
For you. Okay? Yes.
What was the Conquest in the class? Was that Pride?
Look, I was like, someone's cooking. That's our food.
You smell it?
I do.
Oh, my gosh.
Guys, we're making like one of Jim's Indian
attempts.
crock pot dishes.
Why cook it?
It's so good, guys. It's always fabulous.
Do the
we got
lentils
sweet potatoes, lentils, veggies.
Yeah.
So good. Anyway, what else about Carnival? Oh, there's a Carnival crew member is becoming oh God, what is it called?
A captain?
No.
An actor, a comedian.
No, cruise director.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yes.
Just like a regular dude.
She's a crew member. It's a girl. She's a crew member from the UK, and apparently she's just one of the people that I don't know if she's in the fun squad.
She's out of town.
Okay, so
I think that's what they do, right? Isn't that like part of the way there?
Well, the Fun Squad is pretty much like the cruise director's like assistants.
Yeah,
right.
You get to know these people if they're funny. You're like,
apparently she's like very, I guess, boisterous, and like people got to know her. She's like a favorite. So anyway, what is her name? Elizabeth Lizzie. They call her Lizzie. Clough, I think, is her last name. I don't know. I wrote Clough. I don't.
Where's she from? England?
Huh? England? Yeah, she's from the UK. What's she gonna be? She's gonna be on the Carnival Miracle. She's gonna be a new cruise director. She was on the Valor. But now she's going to be on the Miracle, and apparently people like her, so they made her a cruise director. They're like, you know what? You're promoted.
Remember the Chicago
I love when they promote from within. That's cool.
Yeah. Remember the Chicago dude? He was there. He had like him and a co-dude. They both worked together. Austin or something.
We like them.
Remember we saw Austin? He was like, he got downgraded on the next ship. He was just like...
we liked both of them. What was his name, the cruise director?
The little dude from Chicago. I don't remember his name. He was a little, like,
he was nice,
handsome
though.
Italian kid. Yo, and he was energetic. Yo, he was like him. Two of the best cruise directors, hardest working cruise director was him, and clearly Luigi. They're probably the two hardest working.
Oh yeah.
You know who else was hard working? The girl that we never knew was our cruise director on The Princess, because I saw her everywhere.
Oh yeah, Jim saw her. I just didn't.
She did the work exercise and she did all that, like Luigi does.
Yeah.
We didn't know it was her.
No, and
remember
she was
we saw
doing
a picture
all the.
Like we walked by her.
She did Zumba every day.
She did Zumba.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Young person.
I like cruise directors when they get in the mix, when they're like involved, like with like everyday activities. They don't just like come out during special things.
I like the stupid ones, like the ones
I like the ones that
ones...
have like lovely jubbly. We still say that.
Well, he wasn't funny at all.
No, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we still say that, so obviously it was a good thing to say.
Yeah. I shouldn't say he wasn't funny. I mean, you could tell he was new, right?
Well,
and
I don't remember. I don't even remember his name. But I just remember lovely jubbly.
I remember so many, I remember, Ken, obviously, Luigi. I remember what's the one's name?
Dr.
I keep saying Laffy. What was her name?
Staffy.
Staffy?
Yes.
Dr. E,
I wonder if she's still a cruise director.
She was funny.
She was good. I liked her. She was really good. And the guy that was with her, we liked him too. Remember you called in the morning show? Guys, there's a video. What was that on? Was that on the Pride? I believe so.
Was it the Pride?
Guys, the Carnival Morning Pride. The Carnival Morning Pride.
I forgot I did that.
The Carnival Pride. Jim called in the morning show. And it's on there. We have it. It's on one of the vlogs. Yo, it's so funny.
That was when the morning show meant so much more.
The dude was like laughing. Like,
guys, back in the day, cruising, like I know back in the day 5 years ago.
Yeah, that you could call in from your stateroom.
But not only that, though, the morning show was like a thing.
I
People went to
the morning show.
It was funny. It was kind of like a Johnny Carson or like any of these shows.
That's one thing I think they should do on all the lines, celebrity included, is have a morning show. People
and
like
make it like more.
Yo, people would go to it.
Yeah.
You can tell them like things that are going on during the day, so you could sell your. You know, they try to have like FE sales.
Was it Dr. E that made somebody get a burrito?
It might have.
Who? So one of them.
I don't know.
They were like, first person that brings me a burrito.
Yo, they would have them. They would have these morning shows in the theater, so you could go to them in the morning, or you could watch them in your stateroom.
Yeah, or you could watch it throughout the day.
Orange? You said orange?
Yeah, it was attack.
Yeah, it was an attack.
The ghost attack.
But yeah, anyway, everyone that's done Carnival knows about these morning shows, but I don't know. I feel like
it's changed.
That's one thing that I really used to enjoy that I wish everybody did. I think people would enjoy it.
Yeah, I miss that shit.
I miss that. It's fun.
I miss it.
Anyway, what else about Carnival, guys? The Carnival Spirit, okay, is the last ship in the fleet to still use tablecloths in the main dining room. Now, do you remember a ways back, Carnival decided to get rid of tablecloths in the main dining room, citing environmental issues when you know that ain't it? Okay?
I love that they made something up.
Please. Anyway, so they're like, how can we cut costs? Let's get rid of these tablecloths. All right, so I guess they replaced them with tables that were presentable.
Did they replace them with
tables? That
you
didn't need tablecloths. You know how you've been
in
restaurants.
Would you go with like granite or something?
No. You think they got granite?
No, I'm just thinking because that's something
you know how there are those ones, though, that are like that stuff Natalie's grandpop used to do? The lacquer finish that's not called lacquer. Oh, I thought her grandpa did that. Yeah. Her dad did that. Yeah. I'm sorry. Natalie's dad did.
So it's like the, what do you call it, restaurant down the shore? What was the one?
Yes, and they have like, I don't even know if they have this.
What was the restaurant called?
Can anyone tell me? Because I haven't.
The Rusty Rudder.
Yes, the Rusty Rudder. We love the Rusty Rudder.
Guys, you know what that place is like. I don't even have to tell you.
Breakfast buffet, always horrible, but you went
so
anyway.
bad. The biscuits were
just went.
like the worst thing you ever ate in your life.
Listen,
and
I have
eat
two
them every
questions
time
I want to know from anybody right now. Has anyone been on the ships with the new tables? Tell me what they're like.
Yes.
Okay, in the main dining room that aren't tablecloth. And has anybody ever gone to a restaurant frequently that they don't like, but they keep going anyway? The food's bad, everything's bad, but you just go. Why? We used to go all the time, remember?
It was just
we'd be like, fine, let's go.
It's a buffet.
It was a breakfast buffet, and it was never good.
And then we went to that one that was like around the corner from, and that was actually better.
I know,
but it was so packed.
I just think it's funny that we went there so many times.
Why did we go there? We went there every time
on the
we went
hope,
to the shore.
But every time we went, I think we went on the hope that it was going to be better than the last.
We lived so different down the shore,
was.
like when we first started going, compared to how we like finished down there. Like we went, like, we ate out the whole time, like
I know.
random.
We got cheap at the end.
Yeah,
we'd
just
get a
got
giant
tired
pizza,
of it, I think.
and we'd use it for
The whole
dinner
weekend.
and breakfast, and maybe lunch.
Maybe lunch.
The next day.
We
You
ate it
never
for
know.
3 days.
We're so weird. Anyway, guys, my point is the Carnival Spirit is the last ship that still has the tablecloths. And guess what? It's going.
Why are they doing
Listen,
that?
it's going into dry dock,
And they're going. They're getting cut.
there'll be no more.
They'll be in the dry dock.
How weird is that?
So, okay, I mean, I wonder if people notice the difference. I don't know if it would bother me that much.
It doesn't
I don't
bother
really
me at all. I
mind
could
it
care
at
less.
all, Yeah.
I really don't.
I remember thinking, gosh, why do they do these tablecloths every, like, when you get up, they have to take the tablecloths away.
They should have tables that are either granite or some kind of lacquer
Easy
type
wipe down,
finish
yeah.
that they can wipe them down.
Yeah. Metal, aluminum.
Here's the thing, though. The tablecloths do make it look grander. When you look in a dining room, all filled with the proper settings and the tablecloths,
Sure, it does look nice.
It does look nicer. But I do get it. It can be. I don't get it for what they're saying. I get it for the mess.
For the mess.
Yeah, they're slopped up every 5 minutes.
They are.
Ketchup and sauce and yeah.
It's a wreck.
I would get rid of it for the mess factor, not for what they're saying.
You would?
Yeah, because it's a mess. It's not like efficient.
I don't know.
It takes too long. They have to replace them, like they have to change them for the next person.
Right, no.
That's like time.
It is time.
You know what I mean? You just gotta wipe.
It's so annoying, right? You think about it, you're like, why? It must be so annoying.
It's not efficient for the amount of people that are running through that dining room at night.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be.
But it does look nicer.
Yeah. No, I mean, it does.
Anyway,
It looks nicer.
What else do we got on Carnival? Oh,
But please
I'm done
don't
with Carnival,
lie
I
about
think.
it. You don't have to lie about it.
No.
Just say you don't.
No. Well, this is kind of fun, guys. Holland America, is joining together, or Wheel of Fortune's joining together with Holland America. I don't know which one's which. But Wheel of Fortune is going to be featuring Holland America all week. Apparently it's Cruise Week. I didn't know that. So it's joined with Holland America, and they're going to have the backdrop behind the people is going to be a Holland America ship.
Yes.
With like flags, the Holland America flags, and they're going to have like nautical decor on the set.
Nautical decor?
Yes. And they're just going to highlight all the destinations that Holland America goes to. So Alaska, Caribbean, where else do they go? Mediterranean. So I don't know. They're just going to give Holland America a big plug.
Wow.
So I guess they paid to sponsor. So they're like, all right.
Yeah.
I wonder how much we paid for that.
God. Are you kidding me?
For
how long is it?
I think the whole week.
Really?
Yes, that's a lot. On a major TV show, The Wheel of Fortune's like, a lot of people watch that.
That's why Vanna White was on there. I was trying to figure out what she was doing.
We saw Vanna White on the commercial.
It's funny. She's still like.
I think the pictures behind the contestants is fun. And they're going to be like referencing cruising all week. I love that.
How bad do you want to go up there and be Vanna White?
Be her?
Yeah, just turn them suckers.
Oh, yeah.
I would love that.
It looks so fun. And but you know what I liked better?
We got 4 over here, Bob. I'm going to go get them.
Do you know what I liked better? I always wanted the Price is Right. I always wanted to
spin
the wheel.
Gosh,
yes. And I always thought every time someone spun the wheel, like, they didn't do it right.
I'd be so mad if I got 100 because I wouldn't get to spin it again.
Like, tick, 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 tick,
Can I spin it again anyway? Bob, just for fun. I want to stop at 100. Remember that thing?
I always wanted to spin the wheel.
What would you do? Would you go just like a little spin, or would you just get up and let it rip?
I'd rip that wheel off.
I hate when them like old ladies are like, Well, you're not going to get around once. Like, why would they do
honestly,
that? Why? Get her out of here.
You're probably better off. What if you did a strategy where you just like did a little...
They do that sometimes.
Because what if it's like right up there?
Try to go once around. I think you gotta let it rip, man.
Oh, I would too, just for fun.
Let it rip.
Remember the prizes? It would be like a kitchen set,
yeah,
a new washer and dryer.
I'm like, who's taking that home with them?
It would be like a brand new car.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
How about the ones that sucked?
And
like,
people would get.
traveling.
How about they would get? Remember like vacuums.
Yeah.
I remember luggage. Do you remember luggage?
Yeah, vacuum
luggage. Yeah, but like guys.
They have tents.
Oh, and they would have those RVs.
Yeah. Campers. They're campers. Man, we gotta go back and watch some. Yeah, well, I remember one.
Let's apply to get on there.
How about like the new kitchen? We should
apply to go on.
You know the new kitchen? Is somebody really coming out and doing your kitchen?
Yeah. How does that
you're
work?
Come out to Philly.
I heard. Didn't you tell me that people don't accept the prizes because they got to pay taxes on them?
Yeah, they said that we watched the show on it.
It's a shame.
Because think about it. That one guy won like 2 cars on a show. He won all this stuff, and he has to pay taxes on that.
Yeah, but like how much?
Man, there has to be somewhere they let you pay later.
Is there a payment plan for these?
Yeah, some of them are a lot. You never looked.
I won, but I still need a payment plan. Thanks.
Yeah, can you imagine? It's like, oh, by the way, we just need 10,000.
No, you need to go on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah.
Because then they're just giving cash. They'll take the taxes off the top. Fine.
They probably.
But I get the.
Yeah,
most.
we already know what it is. Somebody we know won $1 million. It's $750. They got $750,000.
Yes.
I need to win. I don't care how.
Do you think we could go?
Poor you are. When they take $250,000 from you, I'm sorry, $350,000 from you. Do you realize how mad you would be?
I know, but I feel like I'd be so excited.
Yeah.
I honestly, I'd be happy with the $750. Is that what it is? You get $750?
$750.
I'll take it.
I got it wrong.
Just because I answered some questions.
Yes.
Imagine if I answered some questions. The worst would be if I didn't know the answer.
What?
What if you went out there and you got all the way to the million and you didn't know the answer?
Oh my God. I always have this thing where I save the lifeline, right? I have this like theory, like, and
you have to save a lifeline. Who did you call?
Oh boy, who would I call? Probably Philip.
Philip?
Yeah, smartest person.
I call my son.
Tom? No, see, I don't think Tom could. I think Philip would be better.
I feel like Tom knows all kinds of stuff, and he's younger, so it's still there. Philip might have dropped off some info.
Well, Tom's got Natalie in the room,
age.
but I don't know if they let you talk to somebody in the room because I feel like Natalie's got.
She could write it down real fast. Write it.
No, but then that would be cheating. I don't let you do that.
Who cares?
See, I have a feeling.
You think they got
I have a feeling
cameras?
they take your friend and put them in a room somewhere. I don't think they just.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, they can't.
Yeah.
Right?
We had a plan going.
Yeah, I've been trying to think how to cheat.
I would say here's listen.
Years.
Tom, we'll call Tom. He'll make sure the night it's on, he has all of his smart friends over.
Yes.
So we got a big pool to work with.
We're a party.
Of knowledge.
And he has to repeat the question out loud, right? Like, who was the first king? And then they
of
all,
like the Aztec Empire.
Got somebody on the computer.
Yeah. They're listening. Wait a minute. I bet you they're not allowed to watch the show, and they only can answer you when you call them.
Yes.
So you call them.
They got them locked in a room somewhere. Oh, man. They definitely do.
This is like stressful, and I'm not even doing this.
They can't possibly let you just let somebody
Isn't it
like
stressful
call.
thinking about?
Yeah, it's stressful.
We need to play this
out.
out.
I've been thinking about it for years. I've been trying to figure out how to beat Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Meanwhile, I don't think I would get you. You know what would happen? First of all, you, of all people, they would be like, hey, Michelle, you're at $200 now. Obviously, we're going to move on, but you can take it and leave. And you would be like, 200? Okay.
No, I wouldn't. If I was on the show, I'd be in it to win it. All right? I might stop at 500
50 grand.
Oh, I might stop at 100.
I don't believe
$100,000?
I think Michelle walks at $100. How funny would that be? If they were like, we got one now, she got 2 right, we're going
What
easy.
if I don't know the next answer?
Yellow and blue makes what? Wait, if you don't know. See, I don't think, there's times I've watched it and didn't know the first answer.
Let's watch it.
No,
later.
I always know the E. Is it still around?
I don't know. Let's try to watch it.
I think a show we have a shot at. Like, even I
remember we were playing the game with Tom and Natalie, the Jeopardy? They were doing good.
They were doing, but them questions were so easy.
They were old questions.
Oh no, they were good.
Remember, it was old.
They were doing good.
They were doing good on
right,
like 80s Jeopardy,
Yo,
which means they're asking questions that are like that we don't learn anymore.
I think Philip's like that. I think Philip knows like every answer.
All right, well.
I mean, I'm not 100%
Tom and
on
Philip,
this.
two
Tom,
lifelines.
Philip, hey, we'll call whoever answers first.
We'll roll the dice. I don't know.
Oh God, I'll be like, look, I know it's worth $1 million. I'm putting it in your hands.
Well,
yo, I would cheat. I would find somebody that's like ingenious, right?
Well,
like I'd be like, yo, I'll give you
like
$10 grand, dude. Can you please? If I call you, you're my cousin Pete. I'm gonna call you, and you're gonna. No.
You're giving up.
10 G's for $1 million answer.
All right. Well, $750.
You want to call your father?
It's $750 to $1 million.
How funny if you call my dad?
Oh.
Especially now. That's horrible. Dad, hey, how you doing?
What day is it?
Dad, I have a question for you. Hey, how you doing? Oh, boy.
Anyway, guys, what else do we got? Let's talk about Disney. Speaking about winning money, if we won the $1 million, we could actually finally book a Disney cruise.
We can go to Disney.
We can book a Disney cruise if we win. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Because that's how much it is.
That's what you have to go,
yeah, Disney announced, guys, there are 3 out of their 4 new ships coming out are going to be smaller. They're going smaller.
I love that.
Everyone else is going bigger. They're going
it.
smaller. They're all going to have about 3,000 passengers.
Guys, that's awesome.
And yeah, and they're doing this.
They're going like Celebrity Summit style.
Yes, well, Summit's even smaller.
2,500, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
They're going smaller because they want to be able to cruise to all the ports that don't allow big ships to. You know, there's a lot of ports where the big ships can't go.
Well,
they can't go like through can they go like through like the fjords? Remember the fjords?
No, not all of them, right?
I don't know.
No, the fjords. Wasn't that a thing, the fjords, right?
Remember the fjords were like
wait.
everywhere. Right now it's, what is it right now? Remember it was like propulsion,
fjords. We should have done,
what
for
else?
New Year's, we should have done like the words of the year. Here's what we're doing. At the end of the year, this year, we're doing the words of the year, the cruise words of the year, and we're doing last year's too.
We can't do last year's.
Come on, propulsion.
No, it's just for the years.
Just propulsion.
No.
Propulsion.
We're in January. What's January going to be?
What's the problem with the boat? Propulsion. I mean, how many customers came in and they were like, yeah, our ship is like, we can only go like 5 knots. I'm like, oh, would you have propulsion issues? Yeah. How did you know that? I'm like, well, we're kind of dorks.
Jim's spitting out his like cruise knowledge.
I act like I knew stuff.
He acts like he knows.
Because remember, guys, in the real world, no one knows what propulsion issues is. So if you just go into work tomorrow and you go, hey, guys, have you ever heard of propulsion issues? Everyone's going to be like,
they're going to think you're smart. Yo, throw that out during a convo.
Yeah,
People will be like, oh, he must be
my ship
smart.
had propulsion
so I don't even know what
issues.
he's talking about.
Yeah, he said propulsion. What's he got, a plane?
Is it propulsion
What's
or
he got,
propulsion?
the Concorde? What's he flying on the Concorde?
Wait, what does that mean?
Remember the Concorde, that big plane? Remember Phil Collins flew in the Live 8 from England
the best
to
performance
Philly?
ever.
Remember?
Yes.
He thought that was the best performance ever.
I love that. The fact that he flew, Jim, and flew and got off a plane and just went right back to performing in another place is like, that's fun.
I guess.
The whole thing.
It was cool. I mean,
Okay?
yeah.
And plus that song's fabulous.
See, you didn't have my dad as your dad, where my dad was like, that's fake. He's just in the back room. I mean, I had to grow up like, how everybody loved wrestling, the kids.
You had to grow up with a
I wanted to watch wrestling. I'm like, Hulk Hogan just like beat the Russians, and my dad's like, no, actually, Igor and him are best friends. They don't wrestle. They love each other.
I feel like he wouldn't be that guy.
He was that guy. He ruined it.
Do you know I wouldn't think he would do that?
He told me it was
I
fake.
would think he'd want to like keep you interested.
No,
I thought he'd want to like enjoy it.
Because he used to work down.
I know
so
he knew, but I wouldn't think he would like do that.
That's what he did.
Well,
do you want me to tell you a different
you're
story?
Scarred
My
for
dad
life.
never. He told me wrestling was real till I was 40. My dad let me know it was fake. Oh, that guy's a scholar and he's a genius. They eat the turnbuckle. Remember him?
Anyway, guys, have a good night. We're gonna go check on our
We got
stew.
racing going on me in the background.
Yeah,
You hear that?
they race down Plumosa.
Guys, you'll hear like craziest driving going on.
Yes,
What's happening?
they race down Plumosa. I hear them when I usually while I'm
This guy's
walking
got a
around-
Hemi. This guy's got the, what's that called? The Barracuda? He's got a Barracuda.
You're just throwing out words.
Barracuda sounds fast, doesn't it? Guys,
Good night.
if you want, get yourself a Barracuda.
Good night, guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow.